Hello, hello. Recharge your battery. That's a lot of clicking in these. Now, to be fair, we are blocking your solar panels just for just for decoration. Yeah, I mean your RTGs are underwater too, but still, that still seems like it should be enough. Hmm, just a misread. And I could pretend to be surprised by that too, but yeah, I have one of those in my airliner every time I go in now. It's fucking annoying. There's something in the autopilot system. It's not even a divide by zero. It's just divide by number that happens to be zero right now. For whatever reason, I think it's something coming from the nav instrument for the autopilot. It must come out as a zero right off the get. Yeah, let me double check everything's good up here. Pre-flight and such. Fuel tanks claim to be good. Yeah, so literally battery's at 76%. Let me charge just 8. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what you're driving. I'm not really sure what you expect. You need me to jump in the plane for steering assistance. So do you need me to jump in the plane and get on the controls for steering assistance? That's super strange. Do I have computer doesn't have any freaking battery? My computer battery is dead somehow. Yeah. Okay. Damn seat. Yeah. I mean, I can probably let me start actually recording as well as streaming just because. Okay. Guess we're ready to go. Yeah. That sounds about right. Throttle up. Give her a little gas. You want to let the anchor go? Do you have a button for that? Okay, I guess I flip switch. No, now I'm away. Alright, that's off. Didn't realize my freaking landing gear went down either. You're like screaming away from me. Hell yeah, no. Yeah, something about all the extra weight. Ah. Y'all settled now? Said you're all settled now? Ah, sure. Preferably with the actual camera rolling this time. Oh god. Heading back toward base, I don't know. I'll probably have to get a bit closer or you'll have to catch up. I'll have to turn back around. Meantime, I'll try not to use up all my fuel. I'm already down to 46%. This thing does not last very long. Well, yeah, I can make it back to where you're at, but try, yes. Succeed, it's open to interpretation. Wonder if I hit reset right now, I don't know where it's gonna take me. We're I did not. Okay. Yes. 100% onshore. You're way the hell out there, huh? Okay. Yeah, I can see you. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't willingly do that, but I'd probably make it. You know? Is that interfering with things? Ah, what'd you make it out of? Fair. All right. I'm coming up behind you now. Yeah, about to fly over if I don't slow down a bit. Oh, wrong button. But you're good. I got air brakes. They just slow me down a bit, but and pull me down. Yeah, there were supposed to be flaps that do not function that way. Trying. Yeah, I'm trying to drift back that way without massively overcorrecting. Oh, you're right there. Yeah. Oh, come on. Serious right now, huh? Thought it had more range than that, but okay. Landed like right in front of the damn thing. God, it's so touchy. Still got 50% fuel. fair. I'll chill out and let you try to get through your turn. It's hard enough to hit when you're going in a straight line. I'll try to stay close so once you straighten out, I can get on a short final and go for it. Yeah, straight adjacent. Like a tunnel runway, or just the top runway, like the carrier? I mean, if the hydrofoil could support any more weight, it would be good for it. Yeah, I just slap like 5 of them together in a diamond. Call it a day. Yeah. Why not? Deployable craft and mothership. Oh my god. So touchy. Why so touchy? If I just like landed on the deck, would that count? No, it would not. Most likely, yeah. Yes. I don't even want to check. 20% fuel left. I feel like I'm just popping up and over both sides, like... Trying to be smooth is not making it easier. Yeah, there you go. Now I remember I gotta have like the shadow guide on the freaking deck. Once I get to that point, I at least have a better idea of distance, because otherwise it's really hard to tell. 8% still left. We might not make it this run, because I think we're back to my left engine's dying out. Yeah. You don't want to carry that momentum around again? fun. Yes, I am airborne. It resets with the tank, thankfully. Okay. Probably easier for both of us then. Roger. Oh, wrong button. No. Stupid wing. It was. It was clean. I liked it. Trying to catch it from the front. Okay, smack me around a little bit. No, because you weigh 4 times what I do. Oh, I suppose not. You've added the heavy parts. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know what this thing takes off at anymore. I want to say it's around 30, but overcorrecting. You're so pretty. Just stay over the damn thing instead of drifting off to the side. Just under 50. Yeah, a little bit. docked. I'm in front of it. Okay, if I just let it off a little bit, will it freaking connect? Oh, get back down. Oh, it's drifting to the side. I was trying to get it from the side to freaking catch the angle. I couldn't quite see it. And the refueling probe is just under my nose. So no matter what view I'm going from, I don't have a good angle at it. I need a seat right down there on the damn probe. Maybe then I can hit it easier. Funny thing is, the seats and the people are not that bad aerodynamics wise. Yes, incredibly so. Like, I strapped a seat and a freaking knee on the side of a rocket and a nav instrument and just freaking shot into space. Oh, brakes too soon. Still. Gonna be able to stop before we hit that land. I think I'm about tapped out anyway, 12%. Still have to figure out what the hell's going on with my fuel system there too. That one half empty oxygen tank. I think I figured that out last time and I forgot to save it any other way. Because this way I went back to my previous save point. I'm just gonna double check the rest of my fuel quick. In case some other stupid thing has decided to happen on its own. Thankfully, it's only 18 tanks. They're all pretty accessible. So if you're on a server and you don't have admin, can you fill tanks this way? It's still creative. I haven't messed with it on anybody else's servers. Well, before you go too crazy, I'm gonna go grab a beverage and turn the damn fan on. I'm sweating my ass off down here. All right. Yeah. As long as I can still see it. All that, that's all that really matters. Little hyperactive. Yeah, but even if you put giant fins down in the water, it's still not going to stop it from doing that. Yeah, yeah, it's a little rough. I've actually been playing with cars a little bit more lately. I don't know if you saw me. I don't know if you saw me drive up over on the beach there, or if you were busy down in the bowels of your boat. Yeah, yeah, no, it's going all right. Basically, I built a car with a body and it wants to flip over constantly because aerodynamics are a thing. But I built more or less just like a truck frame that sits a little bit higher, but no body around it. And that thing just it'll wheelie if I put it in high gear. But otherwise, like once it's going, it just kind of it drifts a little bit. But I made it that way on purpose. I'd rather drift and have it controllable than just stick and flip over. Fresh recording started because whenever you're ready. Dang, you moved away quick. Well, going around that first turn if I don't want to waste, half my damn fuel. Now we're on first approach. I mean, I'm like 5 kilometers back from it, but I'm still sitting at 80%. Yeah. I mean, it takes about 10% just to get off the damn ground if I go full burner. That's what I was working on before you started messaging me tonight. I was working on adding more tanks to my Boeing. Try to get some kind of reasonable range out of the damn thing. It's got room for it. I mean, still have the whole passenger compartment empty. But the whole belly cargo area is all fuel. Ah, yeah, yeah. Got 32 there and 16. total of 48 tanks right now. Just the medium one, the big ones. Yeah, yeah, it would. Oh god, we're gonna overshoot on the first pass. As usual, I try to freaking pull the wings back instead of hitting the brakes. Why those buttons are right next to each other, I'll never know. Whatever jackass set up these controls. Yeah. You know, there's really no one to blame when you're the technician and the engineer. I see that. Just gonna back off and hang back for a minute then. Yep. Why doesn't it? It's heading holds dead simple. You just basically need is set heading greater than or less than nav instrument heading. And it might overshoot it a bit, but that's in the fine tuning later. Oh, the line's like perfect. Oh. The line was damn near perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to back up without completely losing it now. It feels like I'm in some kind of weird freaking... Yeah, I'm in like a weird slipstream above your boat because I was like backed off the throttle completely and still going faster than you. I was drafting. It needs air for lift. And for control surfaces to do anything. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, force it into place. Listen, I said force it into place a little bit, guide it. Yeah. Yeah, see, once I get into that front port there, it's slipstreaming me away. Or maybe just move it further back if it's practical. Get away from that, because it's like right as soon as I'm getting to that close point, there's extra air there pushing me away. Yeah, it's possible. No one's sure about that one. Right there. That's they are. I feel like I'm getting pushed around a bit. Oh. I just slip back to it, or am I on it? What? I went right over the damn thing. Yeah, mine's automatically on when the boom goes on. Alright. Yeah, we are bingo fuel. Eh. Ah. Always a fun interaction. Ah. We don't have puppies, we have kitties. Puppies are cute, but puppies are time consuming. My kids. Yeah. No, if my kids need to interact with dogs, my parents and my in-laws have dogs, so you know. They have access if they really absolutely need it. I just don't have any ambition to deal with walking a dog in wintertime. Yeah, I live in Wisconsin. Winters are brutal here. Not a good time. There's yeah, yeah. I spent a few years. I was stationed at Fort Riley for 3 years, and I lived in North Central Missouri for a few years too. I have a few friends in Kansas City from both of those times in my life. Yeah, yeah. No, it was terrible. There's a reason they call it misery. Yes. Good. Oh. You got a little retained momentum there. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Whose little plane is this? It's little, it's a little prop plane. How's this doing here? I almost run into it on every fucking takeoff roll. I'm just coming out here to delete it. I don't even know if you can see this from the shore or from your boat, but my little sports car. Yeah, yeah, I mean, you can zoom. It's very like old school Lotus Ferrari inspired. But if I put it in high gear, it literally just like immediately wheelies itself and tries to flip over from the aero effect. But in low gear, it's perfectly stable. Drifts around a little bit, but that's half the fun. Yeah, before you jumped in the server, I was adding headlights and taillights to it because it was dark out. I'm too lazy to hit slash time add. Nobody else is around and I'm not doing anything serious. Like, fuck it. And there's the big bright magenta light over there on the beacon. Like, that should be enough. Oh yeah, yeah. Most of my planes are too big to fit through them. Yeah, that's even a modified version from what they used to be. Ugh. There was like teeny tiny ones Ginkelberg built on when I first got the multiplayer server working. Or else I think we might have been in some other random one. It might have been like test creative or something where we just like, fucked off to a beach like 500 kilometers away and just started building all these rings and flying the little F-16 through them. And it was too crowded and too laggy by spawn, but if you got far enough away, it wasn't so bad. That's what I've been doing for a while. Yeah, there's a couple cool spots up there. If you go like way, way up on the northern edge, there's a place that looks like it was carved out by glaciers. Yeah, I think I've gone about 3/4 away around both continents, mapping them out. Someday I'll finish that task, but I got distracted by other things like building cool planes and tried to make a missile that. Yeah, no. It's not like the whole point of the fucking game. I tried to build a missile to compete with Ginkelberg's, and I ended up I accidentally overscaled it because I did meters instead of feet. So it's like 3x the size it should be. It turns out it's a really great rocket. It would be a really great ICBM actually. I ended up putting one of those into orbit, and I'm like, I'm basically out of fuel though. But what if I just strap 4 of them together and add more fuel? Now I yeah, now I basically have an SSTO quad rocket that I can get up into orbit and still have a good chunk of fuel left, and there's, yeah, it could feasibly carry a payload. Yeah, I'm not even trying all that nonsense. I am not that technically savvy. But I have no ambition to figure it out. Most half of what I've built so far is by accident. No, the B1 was fully intentional. The 737 fully intentional. The hydrofoil? Complete stupid accident. The rocket? Basically an accident. Like, I'm basically shooting 50-50 here. No, don't do that. God damn. So I don't know if you've ever messed with any like dual computer KVM switch type things or anything like that. Well, right. Well, I don't actually use one of them. I use an app called Mouse Over Borders or Mouse Across Borders. Yeah. So I have a dual computer setup, and top computer is Discord streaming whatever, and bottom computer is basically just the game. And if I bring the mouse from the top computer down to the bottom one by accident, all hell breaks loose. And just starts spinning my camera all over the place. I'm like, what's going? Oh God. Thankfully, I can just drag it back across, but still, it's just like momentarily completely disorienting. Yeah, like I technically have a separate mouse for the other computer, and my keyboard is hardwired. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Been there. Been there. Imagine. Imagine living in a world where things just worked as intended. We're living in a simulation for real this time, guys. I need to see more discrepancy. This is all too perfect. I mean, look, it's still weird that like Einstein's numbers that he thought were wrong were actually right. His biggest mistake was thinking that he screwed up. Eh. I mean, to be fair, life is memes. Like the amount at which real life reflects memes is it's disturbing. Yes, I understand what they mean. Did they have to be that real? Like, did they have to just come at me like that? Why is my Facebook Reels feed just freaking cute animals and people talking about things that are like actually signs of ADHD? Like, motherfucker, I know. Just at me next time. Like, you're gonna call me out. You might as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, wouldn't that be something? And let me search through my spaghetti just in case something stupid has gone awry in here. Okay, dash switch, switches on boom, arm stock, and outputs to the to open the refueling valve. Okay, yep, that checks out. What value am I printing that's staying the same though? Don't like that. Where are you, print node? Ah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just gonna delete that print node though. Ready whenever you are. Fair enough. Yeah, you know, trust nothing. Said trust nothing, trust no one. Just, just for funsies, hit him with the truth is out there. Just kind of want to go watch the X-Files. undershot just a tiny little bit. Oh, got it. Engine shut down. Oh, goodness. Check the refueling tanks if they're filling. I can't even get to them from this view, can I? Okay, there we go. I can get them from here. Yep, refueling is happening. Fuck yes. Only 3 attempts again, right? I'm wondering, because last time it backfed into the other system, I'm wondering if it's going to do the same thing again. Alright, well, now that I'm on board here, let's just pop the wings back. There you go, now you can drive me anywhere we want to go. Excellent for me, considering my current fuel consumption. So that's excellent for me, considering my current fuel consumption is 0. Negative fuel consumption, really. I wonder if it has to, like... I'm still at 53% fuel. I'm wondering if it has to, like, fill the other tanks to that point before they'll even start pushing into the other ones. And then they'll start balancing out on their own. Or if it'll start dropping down. It'll start dropping down the existing ones. And it's weird, because this is like the only plane I ever built that had a separate oxygen and hydrogen system. No, that's fine. It still blends out in the end because I'm pushing from existing tanks that are metered correctly. Like when I took off earlier, it burned just fine, and it was all mixed existing gas plus whatever got thrown in there over the last 4 days or however long it's been. It was full. I went back and checked the next evening, and I'm like, oh, yeah, everything's full. Oh, my existing tanks are full. Cool. I was not expecting that, because there are valves in place, but I guess the valves don't shut off. They don't have it set up to do that. It's too much work. Yeah, Mach 1.75. I mean, technically, if it's a V1B, it's over. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for the Bravo model, they reduced it to 1.25. The A was 2, or... Yeah, I think the A was 2. And you're like, yeah, that's too fast, it's unrealistic. We're just gonna drop that down. I mean, 4 big-ass freaking turbines in Afterburner. Yeah, you're probably using a lot of fuel. They are not turbofans, which is weird because I think we're starting to do it more now with concepts, but like the Russians were doing afterburning turbofans back in like the 60s and 70s. What you need? Left pole, huh? That's a lot of left roll. Well, I mean, I do have my elevators trimmed up a little bit too. It's 0.006 degrees, but I don't even remember or don't know if I even have a reset for that. I'll trim it back down. 0.006 is my default on this one because it 200. Yeah, 200. It like normal, just baby cruising speeds. That's like my takeoff trim. I got buttons on the HOTAS if I need to do any more than that with it. Alright, so since we're going this way, I'm genuinely curious. It's probably stupidly far out and it's going to tell me I'm going the wrong way because it's actually closer to the other side, but kind of in the middle. Oh, my archipelago. I have a beacon out there. Okay, according to this, we are 1,600 kilometers and going the wrong way currently. Yeah, I got 2.28. I put a Mach gauge in this thing. It's nice. It's nice to have. You're just trying to see how fast you can go with the plane on you now. Yeah, and if I try to correct for it, it'll probably overcorrect, so I'm just not going to unless it gets, like, digging down into the water bad, which it's not. I mean, we're going fast enough. I can at least, you know, keep you from hard crashing into something. And I'm kind of... I was gonna say, I was kind of curious at this speed if I could just, like, pull the wings out, yank back on the stick, how far it'll fly. I'll wait till you find out what max speed is. Yeah, we're Mach 2.4. 2.41, it's still going up. Yeah, okay, so we're under the 1,000, so land is still rendering properly, the sea is still rendering properly. Just say the word and I'll give it a go just for fun. Alright. Well, I mean, the wings are going to go out first and just see what that does. Yeah, I didn't figure it would. It doesn't have much effect on the speed of the plane either, honestly. It is, yeah. Alright, pulling up. We're gonna lose speed real fucking quick, but... I mean, if I try to hold it level or if I go full burner... I don't. It's not even maintaining fuel. It's not even maintaining speed, and we're still dropping. I am full aft on the stick, dropping speed. And barely maintaining 1,000 feet. Not even maintaining it. But yeah, we could definitely hop some shit. I just burned through about 20% of my fuel. In that little, well, I mean, I went full throttle. It's burning 62 kilos a second. Yeah, well, let's just set her back down nice and gentle like. Nice, nice negative 40 meters a second back into the sea. You're probably underwater a bit because I'm in the water now. Oh god. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to counter that roll because that. Oh no, that's a full flip. And, oh, okay. I mean, like I said, life is a meme. We're here for entertainment, right? I mean, part-time submarine versus part-time spacecraft, which is worse? Just chilling speed. I can just, yeah, I can see a good chunk of the South Continent still. I got nothing off to the north. It's pretty far away, honestly. Like it's not that far. Like realistically, they're basically one continent connected by a slightly sunken land bridge. Oh yeah, my boat will get you wherever you want to go in a hurry. Just remember to slow down early. Did you? How long did it take? A few hours? That sounds about right. I calculated it out at one point. Figured it would take about 3 hours, and you'd have to, at 2 hours 50, you'd have to start slowing down. I mean, the fact that we're out here, I'm getting fuel from you now. We're cruising at 2.25 Mach. Oh, right, I still have my wings out. Let's tuck those back in. He's, he said you set it for 800. Yeah, I mean, it's at any normal speed with the plane, you can't really tell. The only time you can really tell is like maneuverability roll rate definitely gets more when they're extended. But other than that, like the aerodynamic effect as far as slowing you down is minimal. I feel like at higher speed, you just maybe don't want the roll rate because you already have more aerodynamic effect on control surfaces. You don't need it until you get any kind of buffeting or whatever kind of slipstream where it's going to go around and just miss the control surfaces in the first place. Right. I mean, at Mach 1, do you really want like extra 300 roll rates? No. No, you want controllable. You want predictable, controllable behavior. Alright, well, I can still just barely see the southern continent at our 3 o'clock. I mean, we are kind of going that direction ever so slightly. We're going reverse NASCAR. Alright. So, that's at 19 minutes on the current video. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing, but this is definitely going. Yeah, I've cut and restarted a few times when we weren't doing anything, so I have at least some kind of marker to cut the boring inter attempt nonsense of not doing anything or us walking away. There's not really, I mean, yeah, I guess there's a pause button in OBS, but nobody uses that. No, I don't do, like I said, I don't do a lot of recording on OBS. And when I do, it's usually like, if I can get this in one take, I'm gonna make it happen. If I can't do it in one take, it's not worth my time. I should just make my kids start video editing for me. I mean, she's into like anime and animation shit anyway. So it's gonna end up with some like weirdo weeb waifu shit going on, but whatever. Kids love that shit. Maybe I'll attract a whole new audience to this game or whatever the hell else I have. I'm really not. There's one new guy in the Discord that's been doing adventure mode, and I'm like, oh god. Like I'm trying to give him helpful pointers. I don't want to disparage anybody from playing this game and like playing it how they want. That's the point. It's a sandbox game. Like, enjoy it how you want. I did adventure mode for like the first 2 weeks, and I'm like, this is dumb. I want to just build cool shit. Like by the time I got to the point where I had like mined enough resources to like build a mining drill and go down and find uranium with the stolen freaking ore detector off of the workshop. Like, cool, I have an ore detector in my mining submarine, and I'm going down here, and I came back and I had like 17,000 uranium from my first run, and I'm like, cool, I can build a shit ton of RTGs. We're done here. There's no more to this experience for me. Yeah, I can build. I have unlimited power. And this is before I even knew that RTGs work better underwater. It's like, cool, I can throw RTGs on everything and just basically like run an entire vehicle off of those and just have a battery as a capacitor, basically. Yeah, I think my little propeller airliner had like 4 of them crammed in there randomly. My SR-71 had a couple of them in there, but they were messing with the flow of electricity to the point where it would shut the computer off mid-flight, and I would have no controls. As I got further up, it was like as I crossed like 60, 70,000 meters, it would just shut the computer off. I'm like, cool. The engines are still burning. I can't even shut them off at this point. And as the engines ran out of fuel, they would shut off. I was already falling by that point, but now I'm on a just deadfall descent in an SR-71. Once I got back down to like 50,000 meters, it was controllable again. Because again, the air that far up is very thin. That's how I found the archipelago. Was a random freaking SR-71, just take off, see how fast I could burn, get up there, and I'm like, on the way back down, I'm like, hey, there's some little islands over there. Let's aim for that. I ended up crashing like, 30 kilometers short, so I spawned in a boat, drove over to the islands, and put beacons on them and said, this is New Favelandia, deal with it. And I mean, no one else can really contest that because no one found those islands before I did. But like I said, the whole mapping project, like, yes, I'm claiming those islands. That's my thing. I want the community to come together and decide on names for the rest of it. There's the two main islands. There's the volcano, which I've always called Vulcan, but you know, if the community decides something different, cool. There's there's another island off the west coast of the mainland that's pretty sizable. If you've ever looked at my satellite pictures, I'll call them that I put up, you can kind of see it, but I've mostly tried to hide it from the community because I kind of want to claim it as my own. Yeah, yeah, technically speaking. But are you gonna post this whole video? I haven't stopped recording yet. I haven't stopped recording yet either. But yeah, like I said, having the multiple views because yes, I can see your boat, but when I'm busy trying to land and you're just holding a steady course and not worried about it, you can move the camera around and get angles that I'm obviously not able to, which is awesome. I'm looking very much forward to this. As much as I hate editing, I want to make something cool. Obviously, obviously credit will be given where it's due. I don't even know what to call you. You have three fucking names in Discord. Okay, fair enough. I can deal with that because it's pronounceable. Although Death Knell I could work with as well. I mean, I also don't like people that have multiple names on different platforms. I've been my favorite on everything since 2008 on Xbox. Yeah, send me that when you send me the footage and I will credit you in the video. That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming because it's not bedtime yet, but I don't even know if I have any viewers, and I don't care.